Nithyananda. Welcome back to enYouth Counsel. My name's Chandra Vimala. The show today is on inspiration. You know, the youth today are the most vulnerable in the world, especially in India. India has the highest youth population, but unfortunately it has the highest suicide rate. And that's around exam time, which is in school, college and university. It's also around the marital problems. It just doesn't have to be that way. Swamiji had started a youth foundation back in 2007, and he started the first ever International Youth Conference, which was actually here in Vidity. The whole aim of the foundation is to empower youth with knowledge and intelligence, to make them rich. Most important is inner world and in outer world, to become enlightened CEOs. Enlightened CEOs can be anything from raising a family to running the world. So I ask you to stand back and think, what would it be like to have all these enlightened beings run the world? I was so fortunate yesterday to speak with a couple of gentlemen from the Youth Foundation, and they were telling me about what their stories were of being part of that vulnerable group and now being healthy, energetic and blissful beings. I thought it was really important for you to hear their story and also to tell you what the foundation is about more, and also about what it has done for them. So we'd like to now come to the clips and have you hear their stories.
We have a special guest today. Thank you for joining us at NTV. So you're part of the Youth Foundation, so we're really excited to hear what exactly the Youth Foundation is, and so if you can introduce yourself and tell us a bit about that.
Nithyanandam. My name is Harish Kumar, and I was part of the Youth Foundation for the past 3 years. I'm very happy, I'm very blissful, and I'm very proud to be a part of the Youth Foundation. And most of the people doesn't know the Youth Foundation. And Youth Foundation, where I'm very happy to announce that the first and foremost youth in our Youth Foundation is no other than our Master Paramashivoham Nithyananda. This Youth Foundation, which was started by Paramahamsa in the year 2007, and the mission and vision of this Youth Foundation is to spread the bliss all over the world. And youth are energetic. Youth are very energetic, they are live, they are energetic, and what to say, we don't have that kind of load of samskaras, lot of files in our youth, and we'll be completely like, we'll be live and we'll be always in a bubbling mood. And so from a point of view, what I can say is the Youth Foundation is the best part where we can spread the Paramahamsa message through physically. And to say about myself, I'm an Acharya, I'm a QMP Acharya, and where I used to take classes for school students, college students, and a lot of people got inspired the way I approach, the way which we teach, and so from my point of view, I'll say that the Youth Foundation is one of the best way where we can, it's also one of the best way where we can spread up Paramahamsa Nithyananda Swami message.
So what exactly does the Youth Foundation do then?
Foundation does, like we used to do a lot of social service like providing free meditations to students and free annadan, and we used to provide free books, free bags to poor school students. A lot of services we are doing. Apart from this, we used to give a lot of free meditation programs for youth, and how to live a happy and blissful life, and how to overcome the stress and pressure in corporate people. For corporate people, we are providing free meditation, how to overcome the stress and pressure, and how to live a happy and blissful life. And we are conducting free medical camps. We are going to villages. We are conducting free medical camps, and we are providing free medicines, free treatment to the needy people and for poor. And as well as we created a lot of awareness by planting trees, by cleaning the temples, and by doing padayatras. So we're doing all kind of social services, and we are very happy. We are very happy, and I'm very proud and happy to be part of this Youth Foundation.
So a lot of people might not know what an Acharya is. So can you explain what that means?
Acharya is a wonderful opportunity to spread the Master's message, where Paramahamsa is known all over the world mainly through his speech, through his voice, and through his message. And like Paramahamsa, he used to come and take classes for 2 days or 9 days or 12 days. He used to take classes. The same manner, the ashram gives us training for 6 days or for 4 days. They used to give training to us, and we used to read, we used to collect, we used to gather all kind of materials, and we get ordained from a master. Master blesses, and we get ordained from the master, and then we go to schools, we go to colleges, we go to the village people, and we will teach how to live a happy and blissful life, and how to overcome the stress, pressure, and how to live a blissful life, and how to live without this worry, jealous, fantasy, images, etc., etc. And while taking part, like school students, like college students, it's very horrible report last year, all over Tamil Nadu, nearly 6,000 youth who attempt suicide, who lost their lives completely. And the reason why they attempt suicide is only 2 reasons. The first reason is due to exam failure in 10th or 12th standard. If they're not able to clear the exam successfully, and if they got failed, if they're not able to clear the exam, they suicide themselves. And second reason is love failure. So this education is teaching only the IQ. They're teaching only how to improve your knowledge, how to update yourself. And then they're not teaching about the EQ, emotional quotient, and how to balance, and how to withstand if you're emotioned or if you're imbalanced, how to come away from it. The present education system doesn't teach that. And so this, since we are an Acharya, we used to go to schools, college, everywhere. And we not only teach about the meditation, but we not only teach about the techniques, but these techniques, meditations, which all carries how to overcome the emotion. Like school students or college students, they'll be locked with that fantasies, imagination. At this age only, they used to a lot of things like love, and as well as they will not respect anybody. They will have, they'll be completely living in the imagination and fantasy world. And so we used to go to college, school students, and we teach, and we used to create, to light awareness in their lives. And so this Acharya is a wonderful opportunity where the people who are Acharya, where you will have an inner growth. Because kept on, if you're teaching to a people, if you're teaching to the public, you should do this meditation, you should overcome fear, you should overcome jealous. If you kept on saying like that, each and every time the inner chattering will say, oh, if I'm saying to that person, then I should follow it. If I'm saying to that person, you should do a meditation, then what I will do? If I'm teaching every person that you should do a meditation, then by default I will do meditation. So Acharya is the best place where my inner growth, I will have a huge inner growth, as well as the way to whom all we're taking class, they'll find a huge change, or they'll find a huge growth in their lives. And apart from this, the whole thing goes to Paramahamsa Nithyananda, and it's a wonderful experience to be an Acharya, because for 2 days if you're taking classes, the body weight will be completely like, you'll be like a flowing in air, we'll be floating in air, and the words which you're speaking, the words which you're uttering, the way which we are, the whole body languages will be like as if like a Paramashivoham Nithyananda. And so the whole control, the whole thing goes in his with him. And so Acharya is a way to have a growth inner world, and as well as wherever we going and taking classes, their life will be transformed. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I feel very happy and proud to be an Acharya of this Dhyanapidam. And I was specialized in QMPs. QMP is Quantum Memory Program. Quantum Memory Program, and how to improve your memory power, how to improve your concentration power, and how to overcome the exam fear, and how to overcome the stress and pressure which you're having in the exam point of time. And so same we used to go to schools, college, and we used to teach them. We used to teach the techniques as well as we used to teach the meditation also. That's it.
So you're saying you used to, or are you now moving forward and you are going to be going to the schools and?
Yes, exactly. Oh, next month also I had an appointment, and I will go and teach the techniques, the meditations to the school students.
Can you tell me all of the services that the Youth Foundation has done?
The services which we done, the highlight of all services which we did in the past is we did 365 days non-stop event. The banner is 365 non-stop event. It's a wonderful event. Each and every day, in any part of Tamil Nadu or any part of the city, they will be engaged with one program, like providing free blood camps, free medical camps, free annadan, providing books to school students, providing free meditations, memory techniques, creating awareness regarding the global warming, creating an awareness about the health and hygiene in the villages, and providing rice, providing the basic needs for the poor, like rice, wheat, and as well as we did a lot of social services. That is before March 2nd, each and every day our youth foundation, our youth Nithyananda Youth Foundation will be engaged with any one activity in any part of the Tamil Nadu, any part of the city. We did a lot of things, we did a lot of services, a lot of activities, and we had centers in USA, London, Malaysia, Dubai, Bangalore, Gujarat, Hyderabad, and all over Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu nearly we had 32 centers. Everything was there previous March 2nd, and after this everything was washed away, but currently again we just revived. Again we, like a battery just drowned, and again we recharged, and hopefully now we had a strong team. And hopefully we will do best. And the horrible thing in India, the horrible thing is the world's largest youth is in India, and the world's largest suicide rate is in India. And I should not laugh for this, but it's very pathetic. And so now what we are going to do is our youth, and physically we are strong, mentally we are strong. Physically we are strong, we used to do yogas, and mentally we used to do meditations. And in every centers, in all over Tamil Nadu, every centers we gather 10 to 15 members or 50 to 60 members. We used to do group meditation. Once in a week we used to have free satsangs, and sometimes we used to call Maharaj from ashram. They will come to our town, they will inspire, and we used to conduct some programs. And so again, now after this, the whole thing, after this March 2nd, now hereafter we are going to start it again. And now we are going to work in a multi-dimension, as Swamiji says, leave all your dimension, and we are planned for it, and we are going to work towards it. And we'll do, and apart from this, the strong support is our master, and surely we will succeed. And the motto of this youth foundation is we will reach all the youth from all part of India or all part of the world. We will reach them. We are going to connect the master with them. Once the master got connected with them, and he will going to take care, physically or mentally, emotionally, everything is going to take care. And so now we are the forces of Paramahamsa Nithyananda, and I am happy and proud to say that we are the forces, and surely we will work together, and we will achieve the best, and we will create a strong, enlightened society.
Tell us what your future plans are for the Youth Foundation.
Now after this, after rejoining the youth, the first and foremost program we are going to do in our ashram coming December 12th, 2010. Paramahamsa Nithyananda, our master, has been created a new program called as pre-marital counseling. Pre-marital counseling, to put in a simple words, pre-marriage counseling. The youth, lot of the youth, after seeing her master, after doing the meditation, they got completely confused whether to do marriage, whether to live in a social life, or to be as an brahmachari and to be with master, or to be a to join with master and to the spiritual services or to the service with master. Lot of youth got confused whether to live in outer world or to live in this ashram. And so Paramahamsa, our master, has designed a program, and this program is called as a pre-marital counseling. It's a one-day program. And nearly we are targeting nearly 1,000 youth. 1,000 youth is going to participate here. 1,000 youth is going to participate, and we are planning for 1,000 youth. And this is the first program. We are going to create an awareness with the youth whether to marry or not, or how to live a successful and happy life. And second thing is 22nd December is a youth day, and it's a one day to be with master. The whole day master will be with us. Youth day where we'll be having a lot of games, lot of funs, and Swamiji will deliver us a message for that year. And 22nd we plan for the 22nd, how to be with master, how to celebrate and be with master. And then from next year, we're going to start the social service again. The social service, spiritual service, everything. Like we targeted to go to each and every village, and we planned to go to each and every district and every town and every village of our Tamil Nadu, and we are going to give free meditation, as well as we are going to fulfill their needs like food or clothes, anything. And as well as the whole thing is spreading the master and connecting the master with them. Once the master, if they got connected with the master, and master will going to take care of the everything. And so again we're going to start the social service like free medical camp, free blood camp, providing annadan, and providing free meditations to students, college students, etc., etc.
For the 22nd of December, can any youth come to the ashram and join in that day, or do you have to be part of the Youth Foundation?
It's open to all. It's open to all, and any youth can come, and to be a part of this youth day, and they can be a part. And the whole day, our master is going to be with the youth. And we'll be enjoying, we'll be bubbling with master. We'll be having sports, games, message, everything. And so any youth from all over the world can come and join this youth day.
Quantum memory program that you had talked about.
To contact us, we had a website. It's enYouth.in, Nithyananda Youth Foundation, enYouth.in. This website is a website where you can contact us, and as well as I have a phone number. The phone number is 95 000 980. I'll repeat again. It's 95 000 980. Person to whom, if you want to join or if you want to know more about the Youth Foundation, you can contact through this website or you can contact through this person. Okay. And to speak about the QMP, Quantum Memory Program, it's a 2 days intense meditation program which is completely designed by our master. The difference between the other program and our program is, in this program where we used to teach the techniques, how to improve your memory, how to improve your concentration power, and how to overcome the fear, how to reduce the sleep. We're teaching a lot of techniques, but apart from these techniques, we're teaching how to manage the emotions in kind of like exam fear, or in kind of your life. The thing is, in our Tamil Nadu or in a state, the students if they're reading, if they're studying 10th standard or studying 12th standard, the whole society, the school will say that it's a public exam. The parents will say it's a public exam. They will kept on forcing that student, kept on forcing that guy they'll put him in a fear. That is, the studies is not of joy and celebration. The present studies, the present education system is not with joy. We are not studying with joy and celebration. We are studying only with fear and greed. Either by fear, I need to do all these things, or by greed. If I study a lot, I'll get a good job. The whole thing, the education system is not based with joy and celebration. Previously in Gurukul, each and every person, master will guide that Gurukul students, and the whole life, that is the studies, the life, everything will be completely joy and celebration. But the present education system is completely based on fear and greed. And so, teaching the memory techniques, teaching the concentration power is not enough. How to overcome the fear and how to overcome the greed. And this is completely designed, this is completely added in this QMP. It's a 2 days intense program where we deal with 7 cleansing of cleansing of chakras. Each and as everyone knows, each and every human being has 7 chakras, 7 energy chakras, and these chakras, if the 7 chakras filled with energy, can live a happy life. The 7 chakras has been blocked, or if there's a less of energy, your life you will be complete with physical pain, disease, etc., etc. And so what Master did, what is the speciality of this program is, we are not only teaching the techniques, but we are also cleansing the 7 chakras. We are updating you, that is how to live a happy life and how to enjoy, how to live a blissful and happy life. And the students as well as the college students, if they have the knowledge at that small age itself, if they have that knowledge, if they have that meditation techniques, if they learn that knowledge, if they got the knowledge at small age itself, they can live a happy and blissful life forever. And second thing is, if this techniques and this meditation techniques reaches the youth, and youth, if they get transformed, and what happens, totally society will get transformed, because as everyone knows, youth is the pillar of the future. And if the youth, we're providing the QMP, we're providing the techniques, not only the techniques, as well how to enjoy the life and how to live a happy and blissful life. And so memory, each and everyone has a memory. Everyone has a memory. If I ask you what is the name, everyone knows my name is this and that. Everyone knows the name. What you had in the morning, yeah, everyone can say. But what you read yesterday, they can't say it. But default, everything, whatever you see, whatever you learn, default it goes to unconscious mind. But the thing is, what the problem is, we are not able to retrieve it. That is the problem. The reason why is, we have a lot of engraved, or we have a lot of unwanted files in our memory, like files related to fear, related to guilt, related to unwanted desire. All this kind of emotions, if everything is dumped in our unconscious mind, what happens is, he can't retrieve, and then finally he will think, I don't have memory, I have a poor memory. And so what this QMP, what this does is, we remove the emotion, we deal with that emotion, we deal with that negative emotion, we remove that negative emotion from that body, and unconscious mind is completely cleansed, will be completely cleansed with the techniques. If it is cleansed, but default, you will have that memory. And so memory, poor memory or poor memory or good memory, there's nothing like that. Everyone has a memory. Memory stored with a lot of emotions will lead to a painful life. The life will be always with fear, greed, etc. But memory without the emotion, without the engraved, without the engrams, or without the unwanted files, will always lead to live a happy and blissful life. And so this program, how it deals not only techniques, it also deals, it removes, we cleanse the negative emotions, we remove the negative emotions, and will make sure that he will live a happy and blissful life. And so
that's excellent. I said that was my last question, but I actually have one more question.
Sure.
What was your life like before the Youth Foundation, before you joined it? What was your life like?
Okay. Before the Youth Foundation, or before seeing Swamiji, I will be completely same thing, completely my life will be based on fear and greed. I will be completely worrying about my future, what I will do, what this will happen. I'll be completely worried about my society. I'll be completely worried about my family. And simply I wasted a lot of time. If I'm doing a job, if I want to start any job, I will think nearly for 2 hours whether we should do this or start this or not. And so my life, I was not living a happy life. I was not living a blissful life. But after coming to Swamiji, after doing the meditation programs, and after enrolling in Youth Foundation, while coming to Swamiji, while doing the meditation techniques, my body was cleansed. I find a huge improvement in my physical health, in my mental health. My thoughts were completely gone. Simply I'll be sitting, but I'll be enjoying my being. I'm sitting in a chair itself, I'll be simply enjoying my being. I had that huge kind of transformation after attending the master program. But to connect with the master, to connect continuously with the master, I joined the Youth Foundation, because they told us if you want to connect with the master, if you anywhere, either in your house, in a job, anywhere you are there, if you want to connect with the master, take anyone's service, either be an acharya or do service with the Youth Foundation. And then I joined the Youth Foundation, and then I started to do the services. After doing the services, what happened is, the energy, I feel that energy, I was completely enjoying, and I was completely amazed with such a huge society. Wherever I go, wherever we do the service, and that Nithyananda society, I can feel that. And so, previously, I was always living with fear and greed, but presently, I'm enjoying my being. That's it. I'm just enjoying my being and enjoying my life. And I'm not bothered about my future. I'm not bothered about my past. I'm not bothered about the past. I'm not bothered about my future. Currently, I'm enjoying my life, and this is itself more than enough. And so, to be honest, before Paramahamsa, after Paramahamsa, before Paramahamsa, my life is full of pain, full of greed, etc., unwanted stress, pressure. But after Paramahamsa, after joining this Youth Foundation, doing the services, like for medical camp, we need to go to the village, we need to organize a camp, you need to speak with the public, you need to convince them, or you need to help them. While helping them, my love, then only I felt my love. If anyone asks a question, by default, without my knowledge, I started to, I feel that love. I found that love expressed from a being while doing the services, while teaching the meditation techniques. I can't put in words, but I was floating. That's it. I was floating in love. I was floating in joy and blissful, and so.
Well, thank you for sharing, and thank you for being on our show and being a special guest.
Thank you, Nithyananda.
So thank you for joining us, and can you just say your name and a little bit about yourself?
My name is Raj Kumar. I'm working in a software company, and first I saw Swamiji in YouTube. The moment I saw, it clicked in me that he's the one for me. That I felt it the moment I saw in the YouTube. And then I attended ASP, NSP, did BSP, and took Helios initiation. To say, like, before I met Swamiji, I was like a bit nervous for anything and everything. I will be very nervous, and used to have a lot of stage fear. Like small, if somebody tells something about me, I used to feel like I'm insulted, like anything, and I will be in depression for a lot of days. So that was my life previously. And apart from that, I used to have a lot of other health issues. Not specific, like frequently I used to catch cold, and I used to have a sinus problem also. And but I did not come to Swamiji to get cured of this sinus and all other issues, but I just came. I was inspired by his speech. If we consider intellect, he is at the peak of intellect. If we consider compassion, he is at the peak of compassion. I could just feel that. When he talks, even my eyes are becoming watery when I talk about him. So I was inspired like anything, seeing him on the YouTube. Then my first experience was like in NSP. He just took everything out of me, all the engrams. all the engrams, all suffering engrams, whatever I had inside. I didn't even think that those things will be inside me. Like some 10-15 years back, whatever I had experienced, even that came out. Then at that moment I felt, okay, he's something more than what we think. So after NSP, I just felt I was just becoming light. Even my confidence level, even if I meet somebody, the moment I become nervous previously was not at all there. I just like, even if somebody comes and wants to beat me, I will just stand up. I had that courage also. So that was my experience in NSP, and I attended BSP. That feeling connection is tremendous, it's like no words at all. It's like you just melt thinking about him. And in BSP also, I attended BSP and took Healer's initiation. In Healer's initiation, he actually opens Anandagandha, which the chakra handled only by avatars. And if some youth out there, if you want to experience spirituality, Nithyananda is the only person. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is the only person, because he knows the current situation. He handles people with the modern way of bringing spirituality into life, and he's divine.
So why do you think Swamiji is going to connect with young people compared to like other enlightened masters? What do you think is really special about?
Yeah, what I felt is like Swamiji is very, very much concerned about youth, because they are the pillars of tomorrow. The youth now are actually suffering a lot. Like you can see newspapers like around South India is the capital for world suicide. Tuticorin is standing first in committing suicide, students. So it's really very important to bring spirituality into youth, and that job is taken up by Swamiji. He just comes in and gives whatever you want. He just gives all the techniques so that you can just jump out of depression. Even coming out is something different. Just jump out of depression. You'll be bounced off. That's the speciality. And IT company, you all know how much pressure we undergo. So even these meditation techniques, whatever he gives, just knowledge, even some certain understandings, he's very keen in that. Certain specific understandings, that alone is enough. You need not take up a big tapas or sitting down and meditating for hours. Just small understanding. Those things even take out of depression. That's something special. And all the youth right now need to come together, leave out all these petty issues. You need to understand that you are losing a diamond just because you see some stone around. You are comparing stone with diamond. You need not do that. Only if you understand, only if you come to at least for 2 levels, you just come to ASP, NSP, then you will understand what actually he is, who he is. Only then you will understand. Only then you will drop whatever you have heard from the society. Society is really, cunning. It will keep on extracting from you. Brain drain, totally to say. So just need to take a look into the spiritual life also. Just bring in all the spiritual concepts in your life so that your life will be blissful. That's what Swamiji is very keen of. And also he has a lot of programs like LBT, Life Bliss Technology, especially for youth. So like if you feel that you need to grow spiritually as well as you need to be successful in inner world and outer world, if you want both, LBT is the only thing. He just gives you all the spiritual content, whatever needs to be given to you. He fills you with all spiritual content, and also all these laziness both in mind and body, he breaks, and you'll be a new being in just 3 months. That's a special program Swamiji Paramahamsa Nithyananda has offered to society. See, whatever that is, 3 months is free of cost. His achievement, and he's giving out these things at a very low price. Whatever, like whether it is 1,000 or 2,000, that's very, very, very low compared to the things you gain from that meditation program. Only if you come and experience, you can feel that. It's no, how much ever words you give, that doesn't matter. You just have to come in, experience things, then you will know that he is not an ordinary person. He's an avatar. He's an avatar.
So a lot of youth may have questions around the scandal that has happened,
Yeah.
and maybe some concerns around that. So is there anything that you'd like to say to the youth about the scandal? And
Yeah, one thing I would like to say is like this media is just, they wanted hits. How much ever people, they just wanted people to watch their channel. That's their main aim. TRP rating, that's their main aim. So they will go to any extent, spoil culture, spoil everything, spoil anything. And you can also see that they'll be projecting more negative things, more sensational negative aspects of society, so that people sit and watch for hours for no reason. Why can't they see, like for example, thousands and thousands of people were healed by Swamiji, but no one took care, or no one was even cared about these things. They immediately went to all these negative things, and they just started broadcasting and spoiling our culture. You need to understand that whatever media says, you can't just believe. There are a lot of ways. There are a lot of ways to misinterpret things. There are a lot of ways to spoil things. You need not believe that. You need to just have the courage to experiment and look into things. If you keep on if you want to go with the people who spoil the culture, you can very well do that. That nobody's going to support you, or nobody's going to stop you. But you need to have courage to look into things. You need to have intelligence to look into things. Yeah, you need to have courage and intelligence to actually analyze this complete scandal. Just seeing and believing is not a big thing. Any fool will do that. Simply seeing and believing, you just accept everything. Okay, this is okay, done. He's not a right person. It is not the way. You just go in, just explore. See, 7,000 hours he has given lecture. 7,000 hours of speech, life transforming speech. But nobody is bothered. Even the channel which telecasted all these rubbish things did not bother about 7,000 hours. It was very much bothered about 7 minutes, and it was keep on broadcasting things. And that is not the way. That is not the way to, for TRP rating you have lot of things, lot of other things. This is not the way. So youth, if you really wanted to know the truth, attend the programs, attend at least 2 levels, at ASP and NSP. You will simply know what things are, how things are. That is enough. Even coming to BSP and Healers Initiation is up to you. But at least for two levels of meditation program you need to do, because I know how much I have changed, and I can't broadcast everything from my mind to everybody else. You need to experience, and everything is experience. Spirituality is experience. And you can feel the energy from Swamiji when he sits in energy darshan. You can feel that energy. Even in Kalpataru you can come and feel it. If you just enter into his breathing space, you can see your body just catches some kind of an energy and starts bubbling. You can just feel it. Your thoughts will go down. That's tremendous experience. First I met Swamiji in Kalpataru. First I saw him. Then I asked him something and he said okay, but still that moment I got, my thoughts dropped drastically. And even for a few moments I forgot about me. I didn't know where I exist, or I did not exist at all. That much of experience you can't get from some common man. Those things can't happen from a common man, and it is not very easy to have 2,000 to 3,000 people sit in meditation. You can't see it in a common man. So don't bother about the scandal is there will be people who hesitate others' growth, who don't want to support others' growth. That part of society will definitely exist at any point of time. So have courage and intelligence to look into things. Have courage to go beyond your beliefs. That's the main thing here. You have your own kind of a belief. You never go out. You neither have the intelligence to identify the belief, kind of a boundary you have, nor have the courage to go beyond it. Have both, you will find the truth. That's the one thing I have to tell you.
Well, thank you. And I think you're also part of the Youth Foundation. So can you say a little bit about the Youth Foundation?
Yeah, I'm a member of Nithyananda Youth Foundation, and this foundation is really growing rapidly, and people are taking up a lot of social service, and I like Annadan, and even I have gone for social service like this. And the main aim of Youth Foundation is to bring spirituality into youth, or youth to Swamiji, or any kind of enlightened master you need in your life. That's the main key. So Youth Foundation is not only involved in social service, but also spreading the spirituality, science of enlightenment, science of Jivan Mukti, which Swamiji and Avatar is actually very keen in. They are really working hard, and a lot of people have benefited because they plan a activity, they do it whatsoever. They gather, complete youth gathers, and they do that activity, and people are kind of benefited a lot, like medical camp, and Annadan, and cleaning temples, kind of an activity. And we are also planning now to like every month we are going to clean social, like wherever people gather, like temples, and we are going to clean temples, and we have a lot of other ideas too, but we need to implement it as soon as possible. We are looking forward. And apart from that, you just come in and be a member in the Youth Foundation. You need not believe in anybody. You just be in Youth Foundation. You just attend 2 programs, and then Divine will guide you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Nithyananda. And look into things. If you keep on, if you want to go with the people who spoil the culture, you can very well do that. That nobody's going to support you, or nobody's going to stop you. But you need to have courage to look into things. You need to have intelligence to look into things. Yeah, you need to have courage and intelligence to actually analyze this complete scandal. Just seeing and believing is not a big thing. Any fool will do that. Simply seeing and believing. You just accept everything. Okay, this is okay, done. He's not a right person. It is not the way. You just go in, just explore. See, 7,000 hours he has given lecture. 7,000 hours of speech, life transforming speech. But nobody is bothered. Even the channel which telecasted all these rubbish things did not bother about 7,000 hours. It was very much bothered about 7 minutes, and it was keep on broadcasting things. And that is not the way. That is not the way to, for TRP rating you have lot of things, lot of other things. This is not the way. So youth, if you really wanted to know the truth, attend the programs, attend at least 2 levels, at ASP and NSP. You will simply know what things are, how things are. That is enough. Even coming to BSP and Healers Initiation is up to you. But at least for two levels of meditation program you need to do, because I know how much I have changed, and I can't broadcast everything from my mind to everybody else. You need to experience, and everything is experience. Spirituality is experience. And you can feel the energy from Swamiji when he sits in energy darshan. You can feel that energy. Even in Kalpataru you can come and feel it. If you just enter into his breathing space, you can see your body just catches some kind of an energy and starts bubbling. You can just feel it. Your thoughts will go down. That's tremendous experience. First I met Swamiji in Kalpataru. First I saw him. Then I asked him something and he said okay, but still that moment I got, my thoughts dropped drastically. And even for a few moments I forgot about me. I didn't know where I exist, or I did not exist at all. That much of experience you can't get from some common man. Those things can't happen from a common man, and it is not very easy to have 2,000 to 3,000 people sit in meditation. You can't see it in a common man. So don't bother about the scandal is there will be people who hesitate others' growth, who don't want to support others' growth. That part of society will definitely exist at any point of time. So have courage and intelligence to look into things. Have courage to go beyond your beliefs. That's the main thing here. You have your own kind of a belief. You never go out. You neither have the intelligence to identify the belief, kind of a boundary you have, nor have the courage to go beyond it. Have both, you will find the truth. That's the one thing I have to tell you.
Well, thank you. And I think you're also part of the Youth Foundation. So can you say a little bit about the Youth Foundation?
Yeah, I'm a member of Nithyananda Youth Foundation. and this foundation is really growing rapidly, and people are taking up a lot of social service, and I like Annadan, and even I have gone for social service like this. And the main aim of Youth Foundation is to bring spirituality into youth, or youth to Swamiji, or any kind of enlightened master you need in your life. That's the main key. So Youth Foundation is not only involved in social service, but also spreading the spirituality, science of enlightenment, science of Jivan Mukti, which Swamiji and Avatar is actually very keen in. They are really working hard, and a lot of people have benefited because they plan a activity, they do it whatsoever, they gather, complete youth gathers, and they do that activity, and people are kind of benefited a lot, like medical camp, and Annadan, and cleaning temples, kind of an activity. And we are also planning now to like every month we are going to clean social, like wherever people gather, like temples, and we are going to clean temples, and we have a lot of other ideas too, but we need to implement it as soon as possible. We are looking forward. And apart from that, you just come in and be a member in the Youth Foundation. You need not believe in anybody, you just be in Youth Foundation. You just attend 2 programs, and then Divine will guide you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Nithyananda.
Yeah.